Hey everybody, it's Mike. This is first of a few videos I'm going to put together, and this one is going to be the start of a video series I'm going to put together just called What's It Like, Mike? And it's simply just some opinions that I have about different things that I've done over the years or currently am doing. One currently, right now, is having COVID. So this one is called What's it like, Mike, to have COVID over age 50? So, really, whether you believe in masks or not, and, I do, they've been making them for years, so they got to have some benefit, depending on where you're wearing them. Doctors don't wear them for no reason, but you're going to get COVID. I just think there's a chance that a very small amount of the population won't ever get it. And if that's the case, that's great. But I did go on the vax route because I do have some pre-existing health conditions or risk factors. So we took care of those, and with that, I still wound up here in 2022, the end of 2022, getting COVID. So what is it like? Well, it's going to be different for everybody. This is just my experience, and it was sniffles and cough and congestion, and then the aches and pains started. So they do say 5 days from exposure could be your typical start of you seeing symptoms, but it can be any distance beyond that point. They do say that once you do test positive, which I did earlier in the week, you're infectious for 5, 10, 20 days. It really depends on how long your symptoms go. But I obviously check the CDC specs and the sheet, and they'll tell you. And that has changed over time. So what I would say, though, is that you do want to make sure that you can get some antivirals in you in the first 3 days. And we took the Merck drug, and it's 5 days of 8 pills a day, and they're pretty big pills. But after the first or second day, I did feel a noticeable improvement, and we're here a couple days later, and I may still be infectious, but I am feeling better. So I'm going to still stay isolated. But really, you want to make sure your body is fighting the virus best it can, and the antivirals help it from preventing mass replication in your body. Along with that, your fever is going to try to kill it off too. But again, this is not medical advice. This is just my opinion and what happened to me. So I was fatigued. I had a raging, burning sinus pain, a little bit of a sore throat that would, on either side, aches and pains. I still have no taste or smell for food. Everything tastes like cardboard, but I do have my appetite back, so I believe I'm on the road to recovery. Unfortunately, I've had some friends and family members who were not that lucky, that did not make it through their COVID battle, and it's a terrible thing. Everybody reacts differently to it. Doesn't matter if you have a vaccine or not in you. Everybody is different. While I do believe that the vaccines help you, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. It's your own body. But I believe it helped me in this situation. So I'm looking forward to being not infectious in a few days, but I still do have some congestion. Something that's handy to have is a pulse oximeter, if that's the right word to call it. And you put your finger in there, and it really reads out what your O2 is on your body, and currently, if it stays over 94, I think they say you're in the safe zone. But anything under 94, you want to speak to your doctor, and he may advise you to go to the hospital, because if it gets down that low, then you're going to definitely have some trouble processing oxygen in your lungs, and that's not a good sign. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more of these videos, and just my experiences in life. That's all they are. And you may not have to have such a wonderful background here, but we'll try to give you a little bit more in the future. But thank you for watching. And again, this has been What's It Like, Mike. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.